Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful skirt. It's very simple, so let's get into it. So you're going to make a chain equivalent to your hips measurements. You're going to take your hip measurements and make a chain in multiples of you're going to make a chain in multiples of 5, and you're going to make a chain equivalent to your hip measurements, and it has to be a bit loose, just slightly bigger than your hip measurements, but not too big, just to make it free, because it has to be free and comfortable on the body. Yeah, that is me chaining. So let's make our chain. I've doubled my strands just to make the waist a bit firm. I'm using robin, but the strand is too small, so I decided to double it to make the waist a bit firm and thick. Yeah, so that is me chaining. So make a chain equivalent to your hip measurements. Doesn't have to be it has to be a bit loose. Don't make it tight, make it a bit loose. So that's me. I'm done with making my chain, and I'm just going to measure it. My hip measurements were 40. I made mine real loose, so that is me measuring it. Yeah, so I made it a bit bigger than my hip measurements. I made 42. So you have to make sure your work doesn't fold. We are going to join this our work. Make sure your work doesn't fold. It has to be neat. We are going to join our work. That is me joining. You're going to join our work. Like that. Sorry, I made mine a bit too tight, but it is well. I'm having a little bit trouble joining it, but it's okay. Made it a bit tight. Let's see. Okay, I got it. And yeah, there you go. You're done. So you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to cut your yarn. That is, if you doubled the strands too, you could have been using a bigger type of yarn. So that is how our work looks like right now. So you're going to change to 1 strand, and so we are going to start working our pattern. You're going to chain 5 at the start. We're going to be using a V-stitch. You're going to yarn over, put a double crochet in that very stitch that you've, yeah, like that. You put a double crochet in that very stitch. Remember, our 5 chains count as a stitch. So after you're going to chain 5, you're going to chain 4, you're going to skip 4 stitches and go into the 5th chain and make a double crochet, chain 1, make a V-stitch, yarn over, go into the very stitch and put another double crochet. Yeah, so you're going to chain for 1, 2, 3 and 4. Moving on to the next stitch, you're going to count 4 stitches and then go into the 5th stitch with a double crochet. You make a V-stitch in there, 1 double crochet, chain 1, again put another double crochet into that very stitch, chain 4, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the 5th stitch you put a V-stitch, yarn over, make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over again and put a double crochet in that same stitch, chain 4. That is how our work looks like right now. Yeah, so you skip 4 stitches again, I'm going to skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into the 5th chain, 5th stitch and put a V-stitch. It is 1 double crochet, chain 1, put another double crochet into that very stitch, chain 4 again, one, two, three, 4. In the 5th stitch you put a V-stitch. So we are basically working with a V-stitch all the way around. We are putting a V-stitch into the 5th stitch, chain, skip 4, yarn over, put a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, put another double crochet in that very stitch. That is how our work looks like, really beautiful. Again, chain 4, yarn over, go into the 5th stitch and put a V-stitch like that, chain 1, another double crochet, chain 4, 3, 4. Yeah, skip 4 stitches and then in the 5th stitch you put a V-stitch. That is 1 double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet, chain 4, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the 5th stitch you put a V-stitch. So we are we are at the end of our first row, and you're going to go into the 3rd chain, of our 5 chains that we made at the start. and make a slip stitch like that, and there you have it. We are done with our first row. Moving on to the next, to the second row, you're going to chain 5. You're not turning. You put a double crochet in that space, making a V-stitch, chain 5. We are adding one chain to our 4 chains, making them 5 on this second row. Chain 5, go into that space, chain 1 space, and make a V-stitch. That is 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then another double crochet into the same space. Yeah, like that. So that is going to be our pattern. We are adding 1 chain to the 4 chains, making them 5 chains, and work our V-stitch in the chain 1 space. Chain 1, put another double crochet like that. It shouldn't be confusing at all. 3, 4, 5. Put a V-stitch in that, in the next chain 1 space. Like that. Chain 5. Another V-stitch in the next chain 1 space. Chain 5. Put a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, like that. See, this is how our work looks like. Chain 5. Sorry about the background noise. Chain 1. Put another double crochet, chain 5. Work a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space. Like that. Chain 5. Work a V-stitch in our next space. Chain 5. Work a V-stitch in our next space, chain 1 space. V-stitch in the next space. Beautiful. So keep working our pattern until you get to the end of this second row, and then I'll meet you back. So here we are. So you are going to go into the 3rd chain. Remember, into the 3rd chain, make a slip stitch. That is the end of our row 2. Moving on to row 3, you're going to chain 5 again. Put a double crochet in that first space, making a V-stitch. So you're adding another chain, making them 6. Yeah. Make a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, like that. Chain 1, after double crochet, and then chain 6 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so continue with the pattern. Continue with the pattern, putting a V-stitch into every chain 1 space while chaining 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the next chain 1 space, you put a V-stitch, which is one double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet into the same stitch, chain 6, put another V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, keep working a pattern until you get to the end of this row. Make another double crochet. Our work looks really perfect. Keep working until you get to the end of this 3rd row. Okay, we're at the end and we're going to join our work. Remember to make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. That moving on to row 4, we're going to chain 5 again. And that is how our work looks like so far. It's starting to form and it looks really beautiful. So you make a V-stitch and then chain 7, and in the next you make a V-stitch, sorry, and we are not changing from now onwards. We are not changing the number of chains. We are making 6 chains. We are making 6 chains. We don't want our thing to be too large. So we are making 6 chains. We are making a V-stitch with 6 chains. I'm making a V-stitch with 6 chains. Keep working our pattern until the end of this row. Chain 6, make a V-stitch. By now you should be familiar with the stitch and it's really easy. Keep working until you get to the end of this row, right there. So we are going to join our work. Remember, we join it. You go into the 3rd stitch and make a slip stitch. So you chain 5, and in that first space you put 1 double crochet. Remember, our chain 5 counts as a stitch, so that's a full V-stitch. You chain 6, go into the next chain 1 space and put a V-stitch, like that, chain 6, into the next chain 1 space you put a V-stitch, chain 6, into the next chain 1 space you put a V-stitch, chain 6, a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, chain 6, right? So you continue with the pattern. That is how our work looks like. We are on our 5th row, so we continue with the pattern, putting a V-stitch into each and every chain 1 space, and then chaining 6, stitch is really simple. It should be not confusing you anywhere, because it's really simple. Chain 6, make a V-stitch in the next chain 6, make a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, like that, chain 6, make a V-stitch, chain 1, chain 6, a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, a V-stitch, make chain 6, keep working with the pattern. Alright, keep working with the pattern till you get to the end of this row. Chain 6, put a V-stitch in the next chain 1 space, okay, so you're going to continue with the pattern and make 20 rows, and then I'll meet you back here when I have my 20 rows done. So guys, I went ahead and made more rows. Yeah, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I made 20 more rows. So now I want to put a bit of a slit on this skirt, and So this is what we're going to do. We are putting a slit, simple slit on this skirt to make it more beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to go in. Remember, we are at the end here. We are supposed to connect this to this. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, and we are going to turn our work and work a V-stitch in this. Yeah, chain 1. Yeah, and then chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go in the next and make a V-stitch. Chain 1, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and make another V-stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are going to continue doing it all the way around, and I'll meet you back here. So guys, we are back here. So now what we are going to do, we are not going to join. We are going to go at the top of this double crochet and make a double crochet. Remember, we are not joining. We are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then you're going to turn your work and go into this stitch and make a V-stitch. Chain 6. Go into the next space and make a V-stitch. Chain 6. Go into the next space and make a V-stitch. So like you see, our slit is starting to form. Go ahead and do that. Put a V-stitch in every space. I'll meet you back here. So you're going to go in here, put this together, and then you're going to chain we are going to chain 9. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. So now we are going to turn our work. Remember, we are making a slit on this skirt, but it's optional. If you wouldn't like a slit on your skirt, you can just continue with a stitch and make it without a slit, but I wanted mine with a slit. Okay, so after turning our work, we are going to work a V-stitch in this space. After chaining 6, so we are only chaining 9 here. We are making changes. We are going to be chaining 9 at the beginning, and then we'll be chaining 6 again throughout. I don't know if you get it, but remember we've chained 9 at the beginning. We worked a V-stitch in this, and then we chained 6. So let's go in here and make a V-stitch, then chain 6, go again into the next space, make a V-stitch, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're going to continue doing this until I'll meet you back here. So we are back here at the end. So what we're going to do, we are going to put a double crochet at the top of this, the last double crochet, and now we are not joining. We are going to chain 9. We are going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, like we chained 9 here. Now we're going to turn our work at a V-stitch in this space here, chain 6, go into the next space, work a V-stitch, chain 6, go into the next, work a V-stitch, chain 6. So we are going to continue with V-stitch with 6 chains until I meet you back here. And we are back here at our last stage. We have to put a double crochet in the 3rd chain. Go ahead and make a double crochet in the 3rd chain like that, and then chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then turn your work, go into the next stage space and make work a V-stitch, chain 6, go into the next space, go into the next space and work a V-stitch, chain 6, go into the next and work a V-stitch, chain 6, to the next, yeah, continue doing that until you reach this. Okay, back here we are going to go ahead and make a double crochet in the chain 3 in the 3rd chain, in the 3rd chain, make a double crochet, chain 9, and then turn our work, every stitch, and then chain 6. Go ahead in the next space, work every stitch, all right, then go in the next space, work every stitch, chain 6. So basically this is the pattern until the end. You can continue with this pattern and make your skirt. You can make it longer, you can actually make any length of your choice, but mine is going to be short. So I'm going to work a few rows with this pattern and then come back here and show you what to do next. Remember, we are only chaining 9 at the beginning and at the end. Then go ahead and work our pattern, then I'll meet you back here. Okay, we are going to just go into the third chain and make a double crochet. Okay, chain 9, turn our work, continue with our pattern, chain 6, work every stitch in the next space, chain 6, chain 6, make a V-stitch to the next space, chain 6, work a V-stitch, and then chain 6. So basically this is going to be our pattern. We're going to keep working our pattern. See, a slit is forming. I'm going to work a couple of more rows and then come back here. Remember, we are only chaining 9 at the beginning and at the end. Then the stitch, the pattern remains the same. Continue working this, continue working with our pattern, and then I'll meet you back and show you what to do next. Yeah, you can make any length, you can work any length you want, but I'm going to make mine short. All right, continue working a pattern and I'll meet you back. Went ahead and made more rows. I'm having 38 rows. Yeah, and I'm okay with this size. So now we are going to continue and make our waist. and beautify our skirt. It's really beautiful. I already love how it looks. Yeah, let's continue and work on the waist into the finishing. We are now going to start working on our waist, and what we are going to do is we are going to be putting a double crochet into every stitch. Chain 3, you're going to chain 3, that's that, and then go into every stitch. Put a double crochet. Go ahead and put one double crochet. We are putting one double crochet into every stitch. Right, go ahead and make it until the end. You're left with 2 stitches. Okay, go at the top of these 3 chains that you made, go in with a slip stitch and then chain 3. Okay, go ahead and turn your work. So we are now going to change the pattern we are going to make a front post. Going to yarn over, go in like this, come out like that, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then go like that. All right, and then we are going to make a back post. Going like that, pull up a loop like that, and then work a double crochet. It's that simple. We go again, going like that, yarn over and pull through, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through two, again, pull through two, yarn over, going to make a back post, go in like that, come out like that, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and then pull through two again. Okay, yarn over, we are making a front post, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and then pull through two, yarn over. So we are alternating these stitches. We are making a front post and a back post, a front post and a back post. Okay, so now we are working a back post, going like that, and then pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and then pull through two, yarn over, front post, going like that, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and then pull through two. I'm making a back post, going like that, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and again pull through two. So go ahead and make a front post and a back post throughout. I'll meet you back here. Okay, we are left with one stitch. Go right ahead make a front post, go at the top of the chain 3 and make a slip stitch. That was row 2, so we are going to go ahead and make a third row, chain 3, turn your work, oh, don't turn, we are on the third row, we are not turning, we are going to just continue with the pattern. Go ahead and make front post and then a back post, a front post, a back post. We are just mimicking what we have already done. Yeah, so go ahead and make front post, back post, front post, back post until you get to this stitch. So at the end of the third row, go in and make a front post, and then at the top of the 3 chains, make a slip stitch, chain 1, and then cut off your yarn. I've made 3 rows of the waist, but you can make more than that. You can make, if you want a bigger one, you could make 4 or 5 or 6, whatever. But me, I wanted 3. All right, so that's it. So now we are going to just sew in our ends. Sew in our ends. So we are going to go ahead and make a strand for the waist, strand to put in our waist. Go ahead. I've doubled the strands because I want it to be a bit thick. All right. So we are going to go ahead and chain 400 chains. Make a chain of 400 chains. So after chaining those chains, cut your yarn and then get your darning needle. Okay, get into right the middle, and then I'm going to go in like that. That, like that. All right, so our skirt is fully done now. Okay. So this is our skirt. Thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe.